Do you remember your first game getting booed? Who y'all first? Do you remember who y'all played first? Played the Bulls.
Bulls, and we played them in Cleveland.
Y'all lost.
And they booed me? Oh, I don't even remember. Did they boo me, man? Yeah, I don't remember. I mean, like I said, I got tough skin, so if I mess up, I mess up. Like, I deserve to get booed. I deserve to get criticized.
Y'all lost 96 to 83.
Okay.
But, do you understand what you did? They fired the coach mid-season. You get that team, not only did you get them to the NBA Finals, you orchestrated the greatest comeback in finals history, down 3-1 to a guy he was the first guy to be a unanimous MVP, and 2 of the last 3 games were on the road. How do you lie to them? You gotta lie. Sometimes coaches tell us all the time, sometimes guys, I gotta lie to you. How do you lie to them and tell them they really got a chance to win this?
You know what's crazy is that I swear to God, I thought that we can win. Like, even when we were down 3-1, I thought that we could win. What?
You had just lost. You had just went down 3-1 at your home court, Ty Lue.
But I'm saying we lost the 2 games we lost first, we got blown out.
Yeah.
We win game 3.
Yes.
We should have won game 4. We tricked it off the last 2 minutes of the game.
Right.
Right? So we go down 3-1, and I'm like, we still have opportunity to win this. Like, we still can win. I really believed it. But we had to make some tweaks, and we made some adjustments. And like I said, I give our guys credit for doing that. But what's funny, like, getting to that point, every time we lost a game, I never showed film. And so David Griffin would go back to our video guy, DV. He was like, man, what the hell is he doing? Like, why? He said, listen, just trust him. He know what he's doing.
Right.
Like, just trust him. Like, if he's doing it, I believe in it.
Right.
So, like, because after game 1, or even in the finals before, like, if we show film and, like, they was blowing us out. Like, It was like, you don't want mentally, you don't want that, you don't want.
We can't beat these guys.
Exactly. So you don't want the guys seeing that. So we come in, have a fun day, shooting half-court shots, tweak some stuff here and there. And then when we win, that's when we be long film sessions of all the stuff we're making mistakes on, and like what we got to clean up to be better. And it worked because you don't want to psych your guys out thinking like, man, like, how can we beat them?
Right.
And so every time we lost, I never showed film. We won, I showed all the stuff we need to get better at. And we just had to make some tweaks defensively, and we made those tweaks. Like I said, I give JR, Shump, and all those guys credit for what we was able to do to change our strategy, because if you play Golden State the way they play, their pace and how fast they play, you don't know until you're in it.
Right.
You can't go to practice and work on stuff.
You can't replicate that.
Can't do it. And so I saw that when you switching everything, they're going to pick you apart.
Right.
Like Draymond with his passing, Steph and Klay with their movement, like, you just can't switch everything. And so after game 4, I was like, listen, when Steph and Klay come together, splits and all that, we switching it. Anybody else, you stand locked in. So it won't be no confusion. If we make a mistake, we're going to make a mistake on, the other guys.
Yeah.
We ain't going to make a mistake on these guys. And so it worked. Like, JR and Shump locked in Steph and Klay. Like, if you guard Iguodala, Livingston, you pushing up, you just protecting, and like, it changed our whole series. Like, it changed it. And then the performance that Bron and Kyrie had in game
6.
No.
Game 5. They both scored 41.
Yeah, and in the game 5, and like going home for game 6, like, I thought we wore them down. And then game 7, you got the best player in the world going into game 7. You gotta love your chances.
Right.
So that's kind of what happened.
Was it ever a situation that you had, like, because it's hard because you got a LeBron, man, or any great player to, like, bro, I need more from you. You got to give me more.
Yeah, halftime of game 7. Yeah, halftime of game 7. We come in the locker room and like, they said, we're going to show film. I said, no, ain't no film. Like, so I came and said, Bron, what you going to do, man? Said, what you mean? So you got to do more. Like, you got to be better. Like, what you want me to do, Ty Lue? I'm like, because he had 20 points and might have 7 assists. But he left a lot on the table to me.
Right.
And this is game 7. You're the best player in the world. I was like, we need, what you want me? I said, you got to guard Draymond better, score the basketball, stop turning over, be aggressive. Anything else you want me to say? So he mad him up, right? So I go in the office, I slam the door. So later, after it was over, Damon Jones said, Bron came to him like, man, can you believe Ty Lue, man, called me out like that? That's some bull, whatever. D. Jones said, well, I ain't been here all year, but everything I read and you called and told me, you trust him. Why not trust him now? He's like, F you. So he go to James Jones. James Jones, can you believe Ty Lue? Man, I can't believe it. James Jones said, did he lie? So then Bron snatches Steph out of locker, storm out. And shit, that's all she wrote. You know, I mean, JR. But people understand, JR scored the first seven points.
He
started
did.
in the third quarter.
He did.
And then after that, because we was down 7, so JR scored 7 straight. And then after that, man, Bron, what he did after that was it was all she wrote.
The chase down, and then Kyrie's 3-point shot. I don't know, because that you guys had gone like 3 minutes, Ty Lue, and nobody could score.
I know.
It was like somebody put a lid on the basket.
Yeah.
Everybody was bricking, airballing. You could feel that it was tightening.
Yeah.
Everybody felt, I don't care what anybody says, everybody felt it.
Yeah.
Do you feel that if Iguodala had laid that ball up, that was going to be the momentum that they needed to win the game? Or you felt you guys, even if they had broke the score, because you guys scored first?
Yeah, I mean, no, they scored first.
The guy, it was tied.
Yeah, it was tied.
He blocked it.
Yeah,
and then
we called
Kyrie,
timeout.
And then Kyrie started to dance.
Right, and so we called timeout. And the thing about Bron was exhausted. And so we get to the bench. I mean, he's done. So I'm like, shit. You know, Kai, it's time to dance. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, we want to run pick and roll. You know what I'm saying? Because Klay was a great defender.
Right.
And like I said, Steph, you know, to where he's at now defensive wise, like he took a huge step. You know, and take pride in guarding.
Right.
You know, now. And so they had no weak links.
Right.
You didn't want Draymond. You didn't want Iguodala. You didn't want Klay. So I was like, well, we got to try to get Steph into action.
Right.
You know, so, you know, we run a pick and roll. You know, Kyrie gets a switch. I ain't no gonna shoot a 3. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no gonna shoot a 3. And so he gets
that's his shot, though.
Yeah.
That side step 3, that's his shot.
So he gets to that right wing, he's dancing, and he shoots it. And like, man, like from that point on, I just blacked out. Like, no, I'm saying, like once he made that shot, I like blacked out. Like, I remember K-Love, like, you know, guarded Steph. Yeah,
sitting in the chair on Steph.
Yeah, guarded Steph. And I remember it was at the end of the game, we were up 4. Yeah, Bron gets fouled. We up 4, and it was 2 things that we worked on. They ran 2 need 3 plays for shots.
Right.
And so the whole series, before we got to the series, leading up to it, and the series, I was like, listen, we're gonna work on these ATOs, but on their need 3 plays, guys are gonna be in different positions. So every day we worked on their need 3 plays. I said, it's gonna come a time we're gonna need it. So like Kyrie and man, we doing this again, like, because all the games were blowouts.
Right.
There wasn't no close games till game 7.
Right.
And so we never had to use it. And so we worked on it every day. On this play, Kyrie, you guarding this guy. Tristan, you guarding this guy. Bron, you here. On this play, when they do it, now you guarding over here. Like, so we had guys in different spots.
Right.
So when Draymond goes to take the ball out of bounds, you see him, he's like, man, what the? Like, because the matchup was crazy, but we knew how we wanted to switch.
Right.
We got a deflection. So the ball goes out of bounds. So they call the second play they run ATO wise for need 3,